so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's prime time. Pure from three-point range.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Jackson, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Hardaway in at the point. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Brian, John Morant and MP leading their teams tonight in a game that has major MVP implications. And when MP and I talked about it, he said, Ja is great. That guy is a walking highlight reel. Then he added, but you can expect a bunch of highlights from our side as well tonight. MP, ready for the challenge. Guys?
Well, you know MP is always competitive, even with his words. Thanks, Allie. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And that one is hammered home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Primetime. Knocks down the long J. Primetime's got 9. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Aldama outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Wells, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Prime time. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's prime time. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Wembanyama against Pirtle. Oh, got a piece of it. Morant, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Gets the 3 ball to go. 12 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. He's off on that one. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio leading by 3. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time. In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Prime time. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's prime time. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Morant. There's the draw. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And some... Call Memphis. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Aaron Wiggins. Castle is out there with Wembanyama. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard position.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time and their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocks down the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. There's a screen. Beal from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's primetime. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And rejected.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Now that we're at the midway point of the season, Richard, what do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And prime time gets it to go.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Memphis making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. And Morant drops them both. 1:16 left in the second. Here's primetime. Defended by Kispert. Here's primetime. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
Here's primetime. No good from outside. Memphis leading. Here's Wells. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 is up. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kispert, the pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Tipped. Here's primetime. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, everybody.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jakob Poeltl out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Kispert, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's prime time. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Morant, the pass to Poeltl. And he lobs it up. And then Morant with the dunk.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's prime time. Misses the three. Memphis trailing here. Here's Wells. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And prime time gets it to go.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And during this last month of action, here is a list of the players who have shot the ball most efficiently so far from deep. Second is Devin Vassell.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Wells, the pass to Aldama. Now Kispert. Pass to Wells. Here's Poeltl. Just 5 to shoot. Aldama with it from downtown. It's rebounded by prime time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Puts up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Kispert outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Poeltl. Aldama outside. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis missing. Spurs lead by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Morant. Jacks up a three. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's prime time. Hounded by Morant. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Aldama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Marcus Smart, Aaron Wiggins out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Castle, and it's prime time in at the 2. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Duncan to take the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Primetime's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Beal outside. They set the pick. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. From the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Pippen. Pass to Duncan. Here's Ellis. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Over Smart. Pippen, no good. Here's Primetime. Takes a 3. Ellis with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Beal.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A line change here for Memphis. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Primetime. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
With the step back. Here's Morant. Rebound San Antonio.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. From 11 feet away, nice touch on the bank shot. Morant's got 22.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Prime time. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Morant. For 3. Oh, John Morant! Right back at you!
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Fires for 3. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. High arcing shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Primetime. On target from range. Primetime's got 54 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
He buries it from 3.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
He got it again. Sensational.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Powerful.
Yes. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
From deep. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And it's good. 2 points.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Takes the 3. Good. Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Ellis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, number 16,
and now we've got an intentional foul.
Number 11. His first personal foul. Second team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian.
You earned that one. Way to bring home that W.
And our next All-Star is MP. No surprise there. This guy's really turning it on the first half of the season, having an amazing season so far.
And the cool thing is, like, he's been especially good when he goes up against other stars.
And you can tell he's got those games circled on his calendar. And I, for one, am proud to call him a brother.
I'm sorry, is he marrying your other sister?
The NBA brotherhood, Toby. You know, the thing that me
Different
and Russ are that you will never be in for as long as you live.
Right. Yes, thank you for bringing it up again.
Anyway, back to MP. This guy's a stud. And I fully expect him to lead a deep playoff run.
Yeah, and he should be pretty fun at All-Star Weekend, too, because this dude, he knows how to put on a show.
True.
There he goes. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? There he is.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? And here's a look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Ja Morant.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis.
Here we go.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kispert is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Jackson out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's prime time in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, B.A. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Kispert outside. Here's Morant. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Here's primetime. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Primetime's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Morant. Coulibaly with it. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Now Morant, three-pointer, hits the trifecta. Morant's got 5 points.
Wow, when Morant is hitting the three, he becomes basically unguardable.
This one for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Throws it up high. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's primetime. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. The rebound by Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
4-3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Spurs lead by 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's primetime. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Aldama outside. Here's Edey. Still without a bucket. Pass to Kispert. And here's Morant.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Grizzlies trail by 16. They've got Castle, Wembanyama out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hall in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. There's the triple. And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 21. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The three is up. No good. Grizzlies trail by 14. Ellis passes to Beal. Now here's Morant. Here's Duncan. Yet to see a basket.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Kispert comes in for Beal. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Primetime. Let's go with a 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 14.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Here's Primetime. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. For San Antonio, Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Castle subbed in for Wiggins. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Here's Primetime. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Coulibaly. To the middle. Here's Kispert. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
To the paint. Pippen. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Primetime. No good again that time.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Spurs lead by 10. The 3. Drains the triple. Primetime's got 9 points in the quarter.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Kispert outside. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
Execution, these guys.
Glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Corey Kispert, Santi Aldama out there with Edey. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Morant. What a slam by
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Here's Primetime. Knocks it down from distance. Primetime's got 33.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Kispert outside. Back to Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Here's Primetime. 33 points for him. And the three-pointer goes.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 16. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
Here's Primetime. Off target from three-point range.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Lets it go from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Kispert outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Edey, covered by Wembanyama. Back to Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Coulibaly's got his second basket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Primetime. No good with the triple. Grizzlies trail by 12. Coulibaly with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former defensive player of the year and an elite shot blocker.
And Primetime gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Back to Kispert. Pass to Morant. Lets it go. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Timeout called. Memphis. So both teams changing it up here. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. San Antonio, 3rd. Grizzlies with some changes. Kispert comes in for Coulibaly. And it's Morant in for Pippen. San Antonio with the ball. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. We've got Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hardaway in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Ellis passes to Morant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Spurs lead by 10. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Primetime can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Alexander. Back to Morant. Nice move. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And prime time gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Aldama outside. Outside Koulibaly. Left side Morant. Launches a 3. Fires from deep. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's prime time. Another one goes. Incredible.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season.
Wow! Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A minute 31 left in the 4th quarter here. Prime time, can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter here. Edey, and he dunks it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
What a terrific move that is. Morant's got 37. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and
yet another bucket.
He roasts defenses on the regular. But this is something special.
A massive point total. And he's now tied for the most 60-point games in league history. Three-pointer Kispert. Vassell with the rebound. Here's primetime. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. So we see the Spurs taking the dub.
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Lud on the track. If you haven't been seeing what NP been doing, you need to. Boss level work, MVP level.
Another day, another win. Good work.
Keep your eyes moving around the crowd, you'll be great.
So what happened to the lady that I approached?
Yeah, she kept asking herself in autographs.
That's gotta be really fun.
Yeah.
This Sunday, hoops and hamburgers, my place.
You cooking?
On and off, of course.
Hey, leave it.
Yeah. Walk.
Yeah, it is for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease of one jeans with Travolta. People dancing like machines to JB. Capable on his shoulders on the mic, transport about the host of
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning.
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game. We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input.
I want to show that we're the top defense in the league.
That's an admirable goal, but you should be aware that we'll be testing you against the best offenses in the league. Unlike the unwashed masses, we don't care if you pad your stats against the bottom dwellers. It's how you defend the elite offenses that counts.
And that's what I'm looking to do. You don't build a dynasty without playing Elite D. We need to get to that level to be who we want to be, or who we need to be.
You got your head screwed on straight, MP. It's refreshing to see.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy.
What's good, MP?
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice.
Looking good, MP.
Man, it really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big...
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. And that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Let's go, MP.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the
Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Murray. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me that it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
They grab their own miss. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Right on the bucket. Wiggins has got 5.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
To the middle. Here's Porter. The Thunder pull it in, and going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Now an update on Jalen Williams from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
MP, no good. The Nuggets leading by 13. Jokic passes to Porter. Denver passing it around. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's MP. He's covered by Watson. Pass to MP. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray surveying the D. Jokic a screen. Launches a 3. Murray, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Porter against Wiggins. Pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Murray with it. He's got 7. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming.
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
They're moving.
And that's a halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate.
Energy out there, MP. You're up.
Number 12, MP.
Here's Murray. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Brown. Left side, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Murray kicks it out to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Holmgren hits them both. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. Out to the wing. From deep, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 9 points.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Here's MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. And that's 12 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Porter in the corner. Outside, Gordon fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the three. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And out. Tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Porter, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. 4 on the clock. Holmgren finds Wiggins. MP, that's for 2. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nuggets head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. They've got Jordan. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And stolen by Watson. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Brown. Watson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Watson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. MP with it. Westbrook picks him up. Westbrook against MP. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP from 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Wants to get it to Watson and does. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Caruso kicks to MP. And it's Denver with the rebound. Watson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by MP.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. Dort misses. The Nuggets leading by 12. In the corner, it's Westbrook to the inside. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, Russell Westbrook, great unselfishness right there, dropping dimes and continuing to work.
A different look for Denver. Aaron. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total.
best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
Night, MP.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work, no? Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Hey, it's just one loss.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
I haven't had a chance to look. Makes sense.
Look,
There he is, man, the myth, the legend. Win this thing so we can get some Italian beef sandwiches.
Tough. Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special tonight?
Another day, another dollar. Was them, yeah. Was them, yeah. Another night. Was them, yeah. She give you drama. Was them, yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. Was them, yeah. You need motion, I got all kinds of. Was them.